Yes, indeed, we back on another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will 174. Before we get started, hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Help me out, people. I love all y'all. The topic today gonna be getting your heart broke. A lot of times we're in relationships, we date people, we get married, all types of things, have a baby with people, and sometimes that person breaks our heart. How do we cope with a broken heart once you have your heart broken? How do we deal with that? Because we're human beings, it's not easy. Getting your heart broken hurts. It's very painful. If you've never been in love, it's very painful. How do we deal with it though? Some people self-medicate themselves. They get to drinking, get to using drugs. Sometimes it happens to other relationships to make themselves feel better. You become the rebound, all types of things. One thing we should do after we get our heart broke is we need to analyze why our heart got broke and why did we let somebody break our heart. And why did we allow them to break our heart? So we have to analyze ourselves and figure out what went wrong. What did we do wrong to figure out why that person broke our hearts? And once we realize who we are as people, nobody can ever break your heart again because you'll realize yourself and your self-worth, and you will learn to love yourself before anybody loves you. That way, if you love yourself, that next person will know how to love you because you love yourself first, and you're going to teach them how to love you. You know what I'm saying? Because when a person say that you don't love yourself, they're going to stomp all over you. And they're going to stomp all over your heart. And that comes with like having low self-esteem, self-pity, which is a whole lot of different things, So we got to learn to love ourselves first and figure out who we are so that nobody can hurt us. Because as long as we know who we are, nobody can hurt you when you know the person that you are. But a lot of times, we didn't figure out who we are when we got in relationships. So people did us wrong. We didn't figure out our self-worth. So people do us wrong. People break your heart that way. They get to infiltrate you because you don't know yourself, and they do you dirty. But once you know who you are and that person knows who you are, they can't play on you no more because they know you're not having it, you ain't with it. You're not tolerating certain things, man. So getting your heart broke ain't easy. If that happens to you, you just take your time. Before you start dating again or whatever you need to do, you need to build your life, yourself, your career. And when you do start dating again, don't take your same issues out on the next person because that person didn't do anything to you. So don't bring your bad baggage into the new relationship. You know what I'm saying? You start over fresh, but this time you know how to tell people exactly who you are and what you want out of life so that they know what type of page you on and they know you're not playing and you're not tolerating certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, and same thing women. Same thing. Don't take your baggage out on the next man. Like, every man ain't the same. Every man ain't gonna do the same thing. There's good men out here. There's bad men out here. There's men that's in between. There's men that haven't been taught yet. Haven't been grown into a man yet. So you can't treat every man the same. Just like you can't treat every woman the same. The relationships is all about taking your time, getting to know a person, getting to know about them. You know what I'm saying? So you can know what type of person you're dealing with, what type of future you're getting ready to have. And a lot of things we dismiss in the beginning of the relationship, and then it comes back later on, and it's like, damn, I should have paid attention to that early. If a nigga cursing you out or hitting you or doing things and we don't pay attention to it early, it gets worse later on. Same thing with the females. The female is a certain way when you met her. She's not going to change later on in life. You know what I mean? If she flirt with a lot of men when you met her, and that's how you met her, she's going to keep being that way. You know what I'm saying? If you know she did something dirty to another nigga and you start dealing with her, she's not going to change. She's what makes it, you think she's not going to do the same thing to you. If she left you for another nigga, if she left another nigga for you, then what makes you think she ain't going to do the same thing to you? Same thing with the ladies. If you messing with a dude that left a female for you, what's to stop him from going to another female? You know what I'm saying? The same way he came to you. So you can't trust none of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Unless it just was a situation that wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, getting your heart broke ain't easy. And everybody gets their heart broke. Some people don't want to admit it. You're human. It's life. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. You got to man up. You got to move on. It's very painful, but that pain makes you very much stronger. I'm keeping it real. What's up, Listen Lorraine? How you doing? What's up, Shanta? Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm always here. One.
York.